Mullet MadJack. I think it's fun, and I think it will appeal, especially to people of between our age groups. It is a bit of a mix, as if Doom and Akira had a late 80s, early 90s love child, and it came out as a roguelike first-person shooter generally, but with a bit of hack and slashing as well. Basically, the whole premise is that you generally have 10 seconds to live, and you get time bonuses for killing other people in the environment. You can get pick up bonuses and stuff that enhance how many bonuses you get based on how you kill things. So environmental kills will generally give you a bonus, but you can also pick up a bonus at the end of the floor that kind of enhances how much time bonus you get for environmental kills or killing someone with a sword or various different things. In those upgrades, you can also pick up different weaponry, and then you can pick up other kind of bonuses like explosive ammo and stuff like that. Each floor, initially, you think you're fighting across 10 floors. That then gets extended by another 10 floors, and I'm not sure how many times that kind of extension goes on. But you're fighting across 10 floors until you hit a boss. And when you defeat the boss, you get a permanent upgrade. But generally, every time you die, you go back to the beginning of those 10 floors and then got to fight your way through the boss. Each floor takes initially about a minute, just over a minute normally. By the time you've unlocked a few upgrades and you're going through stuff and you've learned the layout of the levels a bit, you can get that down to about 20 seconds. So each level is not very long. You need to know the layout of the floors. You need to have memorized where some of the pickups are. It's not always the same every time you go through it, but there are kind of familiar layouts and familiar sections of each level that you'll get to know and get to work out how things are. My biggest enemy now is not so much the enemies in the environment, it's the environment themselves. If I get stuck on something or a part of the geometry of the level, then that can ruin my whole run, basically. You can die and have to go back 6 floors because you got stuck in a corner and didn't have anyone to shoot in time to get you more time and stuff like that. At first, I was like, I don't know how much longer I'll play this. This seems okay, and I like the aesthetic. The car you're in does an Akira slide in the opening cutscene and stuff like that. It's very much knows what it's going for. Slide. It's got some nice cultural references that you'll all recognize. Literally, when you go into the store, the little person that's doing the voiceover stuff will do the "What are you buying?" thing. I think it's a slightly acquired taste, and it is definitely something where I think you're going to have an affinity for the pop cultural references it's making and the things it's referencing. But I haven't played anything quite like it in terms of exactly what it does. It's very fast-paced, it's very frenetic, and I've really enjoyed it.